What is happening? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and we got some camp conversations to have for sure. I mean, you literally all were gamaged earlier, and now you also kind of know that you're not real, which is, I mean, can you imagine the mindfuck of that?
Lune,
I was right not to trust you.
and what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
I'm inclined to agree.
So you choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
I guess we'll see.
So, I'm not seeing Monoco here. To do some looking around.
Oh, everyone's mad at you.
You think?
Are you?
Esquie can be sad, or bad, or even rad. Bad things happen when we get mad.
Oh, I know.
But I can never be mad at you. Esquie can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad. Bad.
I like Esquie.
Save it. I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
Fair
I thought
enough.
you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it.
You got over it fast.
Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
Well, didn't we kinda,
Sciel,
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So,
Fair enough.
I understand.
Yeah,
We're good.
fair enough.
thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back. You owe me.
You got it.
Well, that clears up any questions I had about that, doesn't it?
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so.
Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it? What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
Quite a steep hill to climb.
Maelle seems like she's on board. Obviously, there's no more curator. So when Maelle was gonna die at the start to the painted version of Renoir, the curator only saved her because she was the best shot at taking out the Paintress. Because obviously he immediately recognized the fact that that was his daughter, just painted over with the Paintress's chroma. So he saved her specifically to use her against him, which is what the Paintress was talking about during that fight.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief.
He's got a point.
Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
Yeah, he's got a point. I hate to say it, but he's not wrong. I think Renoir is actually ultimately right here, because for as much as I like Sciel and Lune, this is not real, right? And I mean, shit, I'll do what I can to keep this alive, because I can totally understand Maelle's perspective too. Like, what does she have on the outside? She can't speak, she's in pain all the time. There's a war, apparently. Her brother is dead. Like, in here, she has her brother, she has friends, she can speak, she's not in pain. I can totally understand that. I mean, that's... Isn't that what we're all doing here, playing video games? Like escapism? Like reading books, movies, media? It's kind of all the same thing, so I get it. But Renoir's not the bad guy. We should probably write in Gustave's journal. Maelle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustave's journal to honor his memory. She writes about everything. The painters, Eileen, Renoir. So no matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. Maelle immerses herself in Gustave's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. The memories of Gustave inspire Maelle. Gustave's homage. She is sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read this story. Check up on the others.
Nice hair.
Oh yeah. That.
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
I'm sorry. I didn't... My memories... I would have told you if I'd known.
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods. 2 homes. 2 Lumiere.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
I love my family, but they're all gone. In one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustave and Emma. And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maelle.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
There's a debate to be had here about consciousness and so she has white hair regardless, I think. No, this will go back to red. Yeah, real Maelle is the only one that's white. That's a shame. I was hoping we could make these white. Fair enough. Trade the greatest expedition in history. I love the music so much, man.
Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, courera et fait. Clair obscur, guardé aux pins, tu trouveras sans elle.
Lots for you to gather in the ancient battlefield.
Tu trouveras effet. Clair obscur, guardé aux pins, tu trouveras sans elle.
Oh shit. Okay, so we're doing an army of dead expeditioners. Esquie ability. Why? Expedition 33, final objective. Head back to Lumiere and expel Renoir from the canvas. So Esquie can fly now. So we had Monoco, Verso, and then Maelle.
Once we're ready, we can head to Lumiere.
Yeah, we won't be doing that yet. Because I got business in all kinds of different places of this game. And now that he can fly, all those little things that we had to skip up to get into certain areas, we can just access them now. With no fear. Crazy. Okay, well, we didn't go in here before. That's still danger.
Take to the sky.
Jesus, dude. Okay, so where was one of the ones we had to fly up to get? That's as far as we could zoom out without losing the names of things. This place. This way, right? Yeah, it is. That's it. Also considered danger.
Taking to the sky.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go fight Renoir until we do absolutely everything, cause I need to explore. I need to see what we have left here. We can't swim yet. We can't swim underwater yet, I don't think. Sure does make everything easier to get around though, doesn't it? Flying above everything. I don't know what this thing is.
Flashing through the sky.
How do I get the lift I need for this? Just like that? Fair enough. Are you also danger? You're not danger. Let's check the Crimson Forest. Man, oh man. What a game. This is like peak storytelling in video game media. Which I adore, by the way. Wholeheartedly. Climbing spikes down. the way forward. Let's check that spike down. Yeah, man, I think in general we're probably done with the story, right? Until we go back to Lumiere. So the rest of it is just
An advantage.
open world goodness, I think. The twist still has me kinda shook, to be honest. I didn't expect this to all be like a fraudulent reality. I thought we had a bad ending, to be honest. I thought the game was just gonna end with everybody dead, and that's that. We made the wrong decision. We didn't understand what was gonna happen. We shot first and asked later, and then lost because of it. I wonder if we're actually gonna bring Gustave back. Well, for whatever Gustave is, right? Since technically he never really existed in the first place. But to them, they did. Kind of, there's a debate to be had there about what creates life, right? The same thing with AI and things like that. Like, is that really life? These painted creations, are they truly alive? What creates consciousness? What creates life and love? Are they really alive, or do they just think that they're alive? And as for Alina and Renoir, what cruel people both of them are for playing God like this in the first place. And then the war between the painters and the writers. I'm guessing we'll never learn about that. In this game, at least. Maybe they'll do a sequel. I'm shit, I'd pre-order it right now. But I'm assuming that there will be no explanation to the painters and the writers and everything else. There's no way they have time to get into all that right now. Yeah, creating pretend life and allowing it to think that it's alive just to snuff it out, like toy soldiers, basically. Like pawns on a chessboard for your own grief and your own dismay. Creating everybody else's in the process of trying to deal with yours. Here's the boss. A one-off. What did I just do? Dude, I got no idea what that did. Let's see how hard Maelle can hit now that she's not capped.
My, what lovely feet.
Still doing that. Hey Maelle, you're not capped anymore, so... Jesus, dude.
I'd love a dance.
Oh, he's spicy too. They're also not capped.
This will hurt. Ready to parry. On me.
I got hella turns, huh?
Let's dance.
Really, huh? Yeah, now it's my turn.
You can't escape. The dance begins. This will hurt. Let's spill some ink. Ready to
I
parry.
want to parry this. There we go.
You can't escape.
Big heal on kill now. We got perilous parry out of that. I think uncapping my damage might have uncapped theirs too. Oh god. Brother. Nailed that somehow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. More passing down the... Man, this is gonna be cool exploring all this stuff. Stuck on this. Did I give you powerless on attack? Defenseless is what I gave you, okay. Get a second turn since you're defenseless. Yep. Now you should just be able to die. Close. Get out of here. Which way is the way we came in? Actually don't know at all. This area is a little confusing in its complexity. There's enemies down there, so we obviously haven't been that way. Unless the enemies spawned because I pulled the lever. Yeah, I guess they spawned because I pulled the lever. We have been down here, those are the hoops we hopped up.
My turn.
Jesus, dude. The 37,000 in one hit of a crit. Okay, so when I hopped up those little things, I had multiple choices on where to go, and I chose to hop up, but I think I could have gone somewhere else. Right? I think. Let's see. Thought I had two choices, and I picked one specific way. By all means, guys. Come on down. I want to give everybody painted power eventually, obviously.
Radiance awaits.
Flames rain.
Foolish move.
Monoco, parry.
Really? Really?
So much power.
Cut him down. Let him start.
Now you know what happens to you.
This will hurt.
Be gone. Second chance and painted power both learned now, so that's perfect. Yeah, I think I went. Oh. Now I go down. Yeah, there it is. That's the path I didn't take. That's an asshole. The combat roll is crazy. Oh, you're a chicken nugget. Now let's go this way to avoid the... Okay, well, you know, sometimes you just... could hop and a skip instead of the big jump. There you go. You would be the boss of this area, I am assuming. Alright, Verso, you get agility up. I'm gonna give you some extra crit rate. Oh, Sciel has one too. I'll go over 100, so we'll just start cranking his vitality and his defense out of his mind, I guess. What are you and how bad are you going to suck to fight? You guys first. It's another sword to pull out back there.
Time to bleed.
Hits.
Let's spill some ink. Let's spill some ink. Flames. Rain.
Way too early on a lot of those. Not on that one.
Energized. The
Let's go faster. Here we go.
Blades sharp. This will hurt.
Renoir is gonna be a hell of a fight. Really? So that's a hard one to deal with.
Time to lead.
For me, at least.
Oh, wow.
They're pretty toughed off.
That's better.
He's cooked anyways. Indeed. Yeah, this is another sword to yoink. Okay. That's new.
Yeah.
We're in black and white land now. Good damage.
Let's go faster. Worth it.
Aya!
Oh god.
This will hurt.
Huge damage.
Great.
Chroma. So much to explore here. Let me go back and deal with whatever we just spawned back there. Oh, I can't. I should have checked if there was a climbing spike. I think this might be the way back around. I think. Hopefully. Hello, you. Definitely his ass first.
You're outmatched. Watch out. Careful now.
Time to lead.
Let's go faster. Here we go.
You can't escape.
First hit just nukes him with 30k.
Watch out.
Come on then. Very good. So down here, right, was how we got back to that? Yeah, it was.
Yep. Yep.
Thank God for Mantle. I didn't find what I meant to do in here yet, then. I would guess that we maybe need one more sword to pull. Maybe.
Let's spill some ink. This will hurt. Nice.
Okay, we've adapted to the fire one. The frozen one is giving me trouble now, though. Ironically, the one that I could do first try.
Here we go.
The dance begins. This will hurt.
Foolish move.
Easy.
Sweet taste of battle.
Highest damage was 44,238. We can get higher than that. I'm very certain we can get higher than that. There has to be another sword somewhere, right? And then eventually we can interact with the dish. I would assume. Wasn't the up path? Was this the road that took me to the other sword? Yes, it was. So then where would the sword that I'm missing be? Where haven't we been? Where haven't we been? Gotta be down and around somewhere, right? I imagine.
Let's go faster. Let's carve a path.
Flames that rain. That's better.
Figured that would one phase him. Is that the sword we gotta pull right there? Take a look around. I'm clearly missing something. weren't here before, hiding in this cheeky little outcropping. So I think what I might do here, because I'm having a little of a hard time finding what I'm supposed to do, I might wrap the episode here in a second, and then I'll start next episode with whatever we end up doing here, because the timing of this has already been 40 minutes, so... I might have to split this one up. Especially now that it's all black and white too, because now I'm having a hard time just seeing shit. So it might take me a while to figure this out. Maybe. We'll see. It also doesn't help that I'm not remembering which way I came in and which way I did anything. It's gonna be big dick damage.
Let's carve a path.
Make him defenseless. Wait a second, turn because he was defenseless. And put him in a casket. Is this the way we came in, or is this... Yeah, that's the way we came in. Alright, everybody. I am, in fact, going to split this one up then, since I got no idea what to do here. So I'll try and figure this out, and then I'll link up with you guys next episode. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.